And so, do you know the basic procedure of clearing with the tapping on the meridian points?
What is that one? What is the basic procedure?
It's basically anytime you feel bad, you just tap on. Let me see if I have the chart here. You just that's the wrong one. You tap on all your points.
Ah, okay.
If you can see that on the screen here. Um,
Yes.
you have all your
Mm-hmm.
points, and there's a top of the head point. I don't know if that's cut off or that wasn't included, but um, does it matter which order? It does if you're me, or if you're doing this at a higher level. But if you don't know, you just tap them all. You just start at the top. You just notice how you feel, and you just go down over and over and over again.
Okay.
And initially, when I started doing this, I was doing this like 10, 20, 30 times a day. Every time I noticed myself not feeling good. And this will help release a good amount of energy and allow you to take more control. Tap on each point about 8 to 10 times. Very simple. So without going through master classes with me and learning this whole crazy thing, this is where you start. And this is actually really crucial because once you get this, then you can move to the next level because you have this memorized. And it's really, really important that this is memorized.
Michael, would you be willing to just take us through all the points just for everyone at home so that they can see you in action?
Yeah.
Where would you start and how would that go for the tapping on yourself?
Yeah, I'm looking at this chart, and this is an older chart where I'm missing 2 points on here. But yeah, so this allows you to clear all of your main meridian lines. And so if you can clear all of them, then you have a good handle on a lot of your energy system, right? And so you have beginning of the eyebrow. It's funny, we were doing a class and I was using the voltmeter to measure my meridians because you can use a voltmeter and find the voltage of where these things are. And I measured it before and it read like, I don't know, 0.20 milliwatts. And then I tested it later on in the class when I had to go to the bathroom really badly. And I put it to my eyebrow, which this is the bladder meridian, by the way. And so I measured it, and it was like 50 millivolts. I was like, wow, that's a super high reading. And I realized after I got off the call, I was like, yeah, because I had to go to the bathroom really badly. and so when you're in reversal, it's like trying to swim upstream. It's like the energy is flowing in the opposite direction, and if you go to tap on it, it's not going anywhere. That's the tricky thing with reversals, which is why we do all those corrections. Anyhow, there's some extra information. So inside eyebrows, right at the beginning of the eyebrow, side of the eyes, right at the eye, on the bone, under the eye, top of the cheekbone, under the nose, below the mouth, in that little divot in between the mouth and the chin, not actually on the chin. The collarbone point, which is just below your collarbone, about an inch out from the center. That meridian runs down the front of the body. I see a lot of people tap in here when it's the collarbone. No, it's in here. You have under the arms, like the chicken dance. A lot of people, it's sore right there. There's one that's not on here, but there's a rib point for the liver, which is, if you got your nipples, it goes directly down to the next open rib. And if you have large body parts right there, you can go on the side base of the ribs in between. And you get the hand. All of them are on the same side, on the side of your thumb. So you get the thumb right next to the fingernail, right in the little corner. Index finger, middle finger, pinky finger. Why do we skip the ring finger? Because you have this point on the back of the hand, which is where that would be. And we tap here because it's a lot easier when we do the exercise like this and other things. And then you have all your fingers, and you tap them on the top of your head. and then side of the hand. Usually we start with that. Correct the reversal, then
Oh, yeah.
go for it.
Michael, what is the standard process if someone feels like they're in a reversal, they're doing those run-on sentences, or they're saying the opposite thing, and you just know something's off, right? You just
Yeah.
know something's not working right. What is the standard process? How do you correct those reversals pretty fast?
What I've noticed to work the most often and the easiest is you go side of hand. You're focusing on how you're feeling. You do the sore spot. You acknowledge all the feelings you have one at a time. Even though I feel anxious right now, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel a little angry too, I feel like I love and accept myself, right? Just like everyone here did perfectly and beautifully. Acknowledge how you feel and then go back to the side of the hand one more time. Then tap all the points, right? And it's literally this fast. As your focus, right? Keep the focus on what you're working on. And then keep going over and over again until you start to notice the difference. There's not one way to clear a block. You can use a few different ways. It's interesting, you know, with different practitioners working with the same client or person. Every practitioner can give a different type of sequence and treatment and still get them at the end phenomenon, which is interesting. So even though we didn't go over and keep tapping on all the points over and over again, it's okay. Because it can still give you relief.